Royal Navy HMS Richmond visits Indonesia. The arrival is considered purely to open wider relations between the two countries and in the context of good cooperation in the region. However, one cannot deny that the arrival of a Royal Navy warship also occurred at a specific time when the Indo-Pacific region is busy with issues regarding the Aukus security pact. Joining us tonight, live on Asia Prime, is Commanding Officer of the HMS Richmond, Commander HUGH BOTTERILL. Good evening, Commander. Thank you for joining us.
Good evening, Ralph. What a pleasure it is to be on your show.
And welcome to Jakarta indeed. Now tell us really the purpose of the visit of the Royal Navy HMS Richmond to Indonesia.
Ralph, HMS Richmond is part of a wider United Kingdom carrier strike group with HMS Queen Elizabeth is the centre of that carrier strike group. And HMS Richmond is but one of 8 units that are associated with that maritime strike group. And so we peeled away from operations with the Queen Elizabeth to come into Indonesia and visit the port of Jakarta.
Now this, of course, happens at a rather tense time in the region, sensitive issues currently going on. So how do you see, or how do you respond to the perception of communities in the region, including the media folks here, regarding the visit coming around the situation of AUKUS in the region? Any relevance to that?
Ralph, I think the United Kingdom's commitment to the Indo-Pacific region is demonstrated by HMS Queen Elizabeth being in the Indo-Pacific region, and by virtue of the fact that HMS Richmond, despite the challenges of COVID-19, we have managed to come into Indonesia and engage with the people of Indonesia. We did earlier today, we were doing pocho dancing. But yes, you're quite right. Only a week ago, we were operating in the South China Sea. And it just shows the diversity and the utility of really both our navies.
And also going as far as suspicion from parties that any foreign arrival in ASEAN, especially from the 3 members of AUKUS, can be seen as foreign interference. What are your thoughts on that?
I think ultimately, the United Kingdom subscribes to United Nations conventions for law of the sea, underpinned by UNSCR. And we were conducting UNSCR operations in the East China Sea. And I think that that is part of the wider international community, the rules-based international system that pleasingly, you know, the United Kingdom and Indonesia both subscribe to. So we're really privileged and pleased to be operating in this area, demonstrating our commitment to this area. We are reliable and we are a permanent presence in this region.
So as one of the world's busiest sea lanes, what are the main challenges to international maritime security in the region?
Yeah, I think it's wide and varied, and it's in particular the sea lanes of communication, as we call them, in this part of the world, in the Indo-Pacific, in the seascape of the Indo-Pacific. It is much more exemplified than perhaps in other parts of the world. I think our shared values on economy, security, climate, tech, it gets wrapped up in this region. And I think, you know, yes, the UK, as part of our global Britain narrative, we are much more interested in Southeast Asia than perhaps we have been in the past. But that's what we're here for. We're here to underwrite and underpin our like-minded views and take on this region.
And tell us, what can Indonesia learn from Royal Navy regards with military training that is suitable for the Indonesian Navy side, given that each region has its own characteristics, and also what vice versa Royal Navy can learn from Indonesian Navy?
Well, I think you've nailed it by saying that it's a two-way street, and we will learn as much as we will impart. I think that as a dialogue partner of ASEAN, it is important that we're here and we can bring our experiences to bear if required. But equally, tomorrow, for example, I am dialing in with core of the Institute, the seafaring and maritime community, and myself and my team will be engaging with some of the students, some 100-odd personnel, to talk about our experiences, but also to listen to their experiences. And I think that just, again, demonstrates our commitment to Indonesia, and in particular the maritime community.
So as we speak, we're approaching 7 p.m. Jakarta time. Tell us what has been the agenda today and what is coming up next.
Ralph, it's been a full ahead, both engines day. We woke up early this morning to then close into the port of Jakarta, which was fascinating to see the humdrum and how busy and how vibrant this port clearly is. Once I then got alongside on the container terminal, we were greeted by all the bells and whistles of the Indonesian people and their navy, of course, and we've been made to feel extraordinarily welcome. We conducted some pocho dancing. We ate some of the national dishes, and we cooked those in the galley on board the ship. And as I said, tomorrow we then go on with more engagement. We're going to be talking to the polytechnics, 4 of your institutes, to talk about seafaring and maritime issues. So whilst it's been a short visit and it's been difficult against the backdrop of COVID-19, I think it's been a real testament to both the United Kingdom and Indonesia in how we've been able to get the most out of our short visit.
All right, and we say welcome to Indonesia. Enjoy your visit here. Commanding Officer of the HMS Richmond, Royal Navy Commander HUGH BOTTERILL. Thank you for joining us here on Asia Prime, Commander.